Alright guys, so this is my first online public lobby race in AMS2. F3 at Brazil, qualified 7th. No idea what to expect here. I'm probably in a... oh shit. I'm gonna say this is kind of a newbie type lobby, I guess. And yeah, one thing about new sim racers is they don't like being overtaken at all, and they tend to go for moves that are not, well, there's somebody trying to get revenge on someone, I think. Wow. Alright, so interesting opening lap. This is a fixed setup race as well, so I've had nobody has a choice, I don't think, to make any changes. So car's not exactly as I'd normally set it up, I don't think, but YOLO. I'm happy with 4th position here. Really happy with 4th. Just a little bit lazy turning in than what I'm used to, but seem to be catching the top 3 slightly. Okay. The guy in front of me seems to be locking up now and again, so I would say that he could be starting to feel a bit of the pressure just by me catching him and the guy behind me and kind of keeping him at a distance, it looks like. So overall pace looks quite good. Top 2 are in an absolute battle there, so me and the guy in front are in a position to mop up anything that's going, I guess. Seem to be quicker than P3 anyway. Get off the brake, Gary. I just need to be a little bit patient here. So into the slipstream, hopefully in a position to get a bit of a draft here. Looks good. Right, Now, can I get after these top two? This is my first public lobby race on AMS2 and definitely didn't expect to be challenging for podiums. Shit. Alright. Aching hands. I think I have the feedback too high in this car. It's like a go-kart and not even halfway there. Okay, so now's the time, I think, just to settle down and kind of just be consistent, you know, with the braking areas, with the turn-ins. I'm not going to consciously try too much and get after these guys. I'm just going to literally deal my own laps at the moment for the next lap or two and see where that gets me. Shit, come on. That's a bit sloppy. Alright, slowly getting away from the guy behind, but I do think I have the pace to catch the top two. But I don't know if I'm making enough of a dent in it per lap. Oh, massive lockup. Massive lockup there. And that is not going to help matters. Yeah. I'm starting to learn on some of the corners. I just need to stop the throttle to get the back of it to kick a tiny bit, because the base setup as it ships is quite understeery. Yeah, I think the only way to catch these guys is to try dance with the car a little bit. But then again, those top two guys are probably AMS2 regulars, so I have to say, like, I'm happy with this performance. You know, didn't expect to finish inside the top 7 really. Here we are, third. Okay, so just a handful of laps left. Just need to focus on my own corners here, my own laps, and not actively try to chase the leaders down too much. Yeah, like I'm still keeping within, 5 seconds of the lead two cars, which, happy enough with that. Like, really, that's not what I expected at all. Normally in situations like this, being my first race online in a public lobby in AMS2, guessing that I'd end up in with some of the more seasoned guys, maybe with a bit more experience on the sim. But I'm happy now that I'm holding my own, kind of, and yeah, I'm gonna jump in and start doing a few more of these. Now, what I need is P2 to start feeling panicked and put a move on P1 that maybe crashes them out. This line is compromised there. I should have the better exit. I had to pick up the power way earlier there, yes. Just waiting for the moment. This is not what I expected. P2 seems to have really dropped off the pace for whatever reason. That'll compromise his exit. He dived, so that should get me away a tiny bit. This is crazy. Just need to make sure that I hit my marks. This was absolutely not expected. Looks like I could be on for a win. Okay. Not over till it's over, of course. Oh, missed the apex, come on. Alright, so it looks like a win then in the, the first race of first public lobby that I've come in to actually compete. Okay, definitely didn't expect that. Definitely didn't expect that, guys. Take it, obviously. Yeah, so that was shame only 6 people finished. I think there was like 12 or 13 or something started. Yeah, that was fun. My hands are aching a little bit from the steering in this. Which I have the force feedback set at 55, and it's a DD2. The car multiplier is just 100 or 1 or whatever the regular. Yes, definitely saved the replay. Driver network highlights. Right, guys, so here's the replay. Oh, we've a jump start down at the back and the Grady's into the pit wall. Well, yeah, I think the start of this race had a bit of action in the middle. Yeah, there's a car lost control there. Let's okay. Oh, ouch. Yeah, not good, not good. But there's me in 5th position in the 77. No, sorry, what was I saying? Just wondering, hang on, I was in a blue car. I was like, hang on. Right, so there's me, there is... Okay, somebody's gone off there, but yeah, I mean, this... I have to say, right, so this is my first public lobby race on Automobilista 2, and I think I'm going to do a few of these because that was actually quite fun, and the driving was actually quite clean. That's what really stood out to me. I can tell you, like, back when I started in Assetto Corsa Competizione, the racing wasn't this clean. Now, although I'm only 1 race in, but, you know, all starts well, it should end well. So, yeah, it was really enjoyable, nice to drive, and interesting there, the record time around here is 30 flat or something like that. So, yeah, I don't think race pace was a million miles off that, if I recall. So, yeah. Considering their default setups as well, you know, so I'm happy, really happy with that, like, performance, like how I look at that battle down the back. Good battles in the field, I have to say. The drivers look to be quite well behaved as well, which is always a good thing. Yeah, this was a fun race. Very, very fun race. And I like the way with these cars, like when I locked up coming into 1 or 2 of the braking areas, like, I definitely felt I was being punished for it. You know, like, I think into turn 1, you know, with 2 or 3 laps left, I had to take to the escape road. But I mean, there was no recovering that lockup. Even when I released the brake, the grip had already gone from the tyre. So it was really punishing, you know. So quite good in that sense. So back to me then. So this is now me starting to close up a little on 3rd place. Yeah. happy. Like, I mean, as well as this, like I haven't done any running on Brazil, or sorry, on Interlagos in this car either. So, actually quite happy with myself with this with that result. I mean, you know, I'm definitely gonna do some more of these because you know, I've been jumping between ACC, bit of AC1, R Factor, Race Room, and this, looking for, let's say, a second sim that I can, look at that lockup, looking for like a second sim that I can get into alongside ACC, just for variety, because, you know, ACC is mainly GT3 racing and stuff like that. And I think after this online race I may have settled that, you know, I'll probably stick it out with some Automobilista too. You know, good content to cars, and if there was any ever doubt as to how nice and how effective the F3 car is online, whether it's for a league or whatever, just have a look at this. You know, this race tells you that me as I think I'm pretty much unranked in these cars online, so I'm assuming that we're in kind of a lobby full of newer drivers, I think. But either way, I mean, the racing was fantastic. It was really fun and clean, and as well as that, you know, everyone for the most part was able to control their car. They weren't struggling. I mean, the cars look great as well, don't they? And being a single make series. Now, I know in Automobilista too, there's two versions. There's the 301 and the 309, the Dallara. But, you know, if you treat it as a single make championship with a couple of drivers and stuff like that, for an online league, I tell you, I'd be there. I would be there. This was brilliant. You know, close even racing, and even the fixed setup. Like, while I wasn't a huge fan initially, as the race went on, I could get my head around. I could drive around what the car was, let's say, wanting to do. Yeah, that was excellent. Really excellent. Down the field, there's no one really with close gaps. The two leaders actually were duking it out a bit, weren't they? Let's have a look at the leaders. Yeah, so P1 started to make a couple mistakes. Just when I changed there, we missed my overtake, I think. That was the previous lap. So let's just jump forward then. Skip forward a few laps, and hopefully that we are able to implement somewhere where you can skip the replay. I know you're saying you can't because of the track wear and stuff like that, but I would say when it comes to replays, rather than worrying about the state of the track and the track wearing, what I would suggest is just have it at like a flat 50% or so. Like use the position of the race, or, you know, loading on a generic track state, basically. That's what I would suggest. It doesn't have to be exact for replay purposes. Well, speaking from an end user perspective. Yeah, really, really cool. What I like about these as well is that, you know, they have the right. I mean, it's a Formula car, so it's not your usual tin top, whether, you know, you're used to racing like touring cars or GT cars. And sometimes we could say the Formula 1 cars might be too hyper, which is fair enough. They are quite hyper. Probably do need a degree of skill to control them, but with these ones, you need skill to be fast, and you need skill to be able to get them stopped and turned in nicely and all that. So they're still a very challenging car to drive. But as open wheelers go, they will work with the driver in the sense that, you know, you have you have thinking time basically, to, you know, catch a slide or maybe change the line on the entry if you're lucky enough. But yeah, a lot of fun. But yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. I'll do some more. Well, actually, before we leave it there, let me just jump back on and see, can we just skip forward to see the overtakes at least. I shall give us 20 seconds of fast forwarding just to get to where we need to be. Yeah, and here we are now, starting to catch up with, yeah, so this was it. And I remember coming onto the back of this guy, I was more interested in watching how he was getting out of corners. So was he going in too deep? And I seen him then at the last corner basically go, he looked to go kind of tight, as if he was, I don't know, defending or trying to overtake, but you can see there he hasn't taken a wider line that I have, and now he's gone and gotten a slower exit, and this allows me to catch right up to him even before getting into the slipstream. Now what I was surprised about was how much he seemed to back off after that. So whether he had damage or whether he had like a bad flat spot or whatever it might have been, not quite sure. And then, yeah, I think then immediately onto the back of P1 at this point. So let's just see how this one plays out. Well, I suppose we know how it played out, but let's see. So I think it was along here. Yeah, wait until the very last minute, covering off the inside, letting my car drift out to the outer curb. And yeah, basically, you know, blocking him off in a safe kind of manner. Did he have a dive into the net? No, I don't think he did. Yeah, no, all clean. I think I then started to panic a little bit when I realised I was leading the race, but yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. I will be doing a few more of these online AMS2 races. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, highly recommend it. And yeah, if we're online and you see me on there, just type in the chat box. It'd be good to catch up with some of you as well, because I know a lot of people that watch my videos and stuff like that would be predominantly Automobilista 2 drivers and stuff like that. So hopefully we cross paths online. But yeah, leave it there till the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.